Hello, I'm Nick the Tool. I'm back to show you another Snap-on product. These are Snap-on's Linesman Pliers. I don't know if you've seen these before, but they're like 4 or 5 tools rolled into one. The reason they're called Linesman Pliers is it's what the engineers used to use to carry up the pole rather than carrying a pockets full of tools. They just used to take one pair of pliers. There's tons of features built into these, so you know what our material's made of now from all the other videos you've been watching. First grade high carbon alloy steel, no recycled material in here, very, very hard steel, and it's going to do the job it's supposed to. If you look at the shape of the pliers, you'll notice it has lots of funny shapes built into it. They all have a reason, they all have a purpose. So if I close the pliers, the outside edges are hardened anvils. You can use them as a hammer. So if you're doing brakes and you want to pull a pin out and hammer it back in, no problem, just use them as a hammer. If you're looking to grip hold of something, you'll notice the teeth on here are a bed of nails. Rather than there being grooves cut across, it's actually diamonds sticking up. So you have diamond pattern across the tip. This gives you grip at any angle and right to the very tip of the pliers as well. So it's going to grab hold and not let go. If you look at the cutting edge here, you'll notice that they shear like a pair of scissors. The more you squeeze them, the more they overlap. So if you're trying to cut through battery cable, these will go through it without too much problem. They'll also cut some of your split pins and some of your heavier stuff as well. You've got a crimping edge built into here on the plier, so you can actually do some of that moulding or shaping with this end. And the edges here are actually quite a sharp flat face. The reason for that is if you have a hole and you're trying to take a burr off, you can drop the pliers in, wind it around, and it'll actually cut the burr off a drilled hole. There's a lip on the back of the tool, and this is for pin pulling. So if you're trying to pull a nail or a pin out, normally the pliers would slide up the material as you try to pull. This groove reduces that effect. Now the 9-inch pair are an oversized pair of pliers, so you just don't have to work that hard. The pliers do the work for you. And they feature, like all our pliers do now, the comfort grip, soft grip handle. This means that the pliers don't give up before your hand does. You can just keep on going with them. So these are available as a 9-inch or a 7-inch pair. There's very difference in price. It's hardly anything because you're paying for the manufacture of these pliers, not the material involved. If you'd like to know more about Snap-on pliers, then ask your Snap-on franchisee.